Hey y'all, it's Dylan. So I have this Soundtoys trick that I've been using for essentially since I got Soundtoys. If you don't know Soundtoys, um, they're definitely one of my favorite plugins, like one of my favorite companies out and about. Really, really great business ethics, really cool, really high quality product. And pretty much everyone loves the Echo Boy. At least in my world, the Echo Boy is the shit for delays. That and H delay are probably my two favorite delays of all time. But there's a constant thing that I do with the Echo Boy that I haven't seen a lot of other people do. And on top of that, every person I show it to, it blows their mind. And it's very simple. So um, I wanted to make a video about it just to, I don't know, share it with everyone because it's a really great trick. And Soundtoys, if you see this, I love you. Um, I hope you make more EQ plugins someday because the SciQ is great, but I would love to see what you can do with more EQ and dynamics plugins. That would be really cool. Until then, I'm just gonna lay down a guitar riff, some like basic kind of indie shit. Um, Something that I could probably use for like a bedroom pop pack or something like that. I have some drums that I made in here already. And then I'll apply Soundtoys and kind of show like what I do with it and how I use it. I'm just gonna let it play through and record on the next one probably. Let's see here. That'll probably work. As you can see, you don't have to be a very good guitarist to make samples. We'll see. Now, normally when people use Echo Boy, naturally they use the echo function. And within it, you have these really cool kind of like characteristics of that Echo Boy, like saturations, so to speak. Okay, so right now this is what it sounds like with echo, and it just is. That's not what I want at all. However, over here I have this like really, or it has this really great saturation. But this is the trick. If you go to time mode, change it to 0, it won't work in note mode because it's based off of, it will never allow you to go to 0 milliseconds. You'll always have lag if you do it that way. You must be in time mode, go to 0. Now you can use it purely as a saturator, not as a delay at all. And you can get some really, really cool sounds that like you're just not going to be able to get any place else unless you buy some other plugins. But within this plugin, you can find some really cool stuff. So now this is with just saturation, no delay at all. Like that's sick. And on vocals, it's really cool. You can even go in and like really fuck with the style. Like a reverb. My favorite tends to be DM2 for overdrive, cheap tape for vocals, but CE1 almost all the time. And then I feel like it's a great trick. I use it on drums. I use it on pretty much everything. Sometimes you can get some weird phasing stuff that doesn't work out, especially with like the telephone mode. But most of the time, and when I use it as a bus, it's never an issue. Highly recommend it. It's a very quick way to make things sound cool. And now I'm going to add to this loop. Guitar's a little bit murky, but I don't really care. I'll figure it out later. It's sounding like it's coming together. Let's see here. I'm going to add a little reverb. You'll notice that I don't use a lot of buses. Probably should. I just never have. I don't know why I do that. I just don't like it. Sometimes I do it, but a lot of the time I don't. And probably is weird. But what can I say? Let's see. I'm also a really big fan of delay after reverb, so I might even move this. Fuck that up. There we go. I like this so far. I'm going to add one more high piece. This will probably be a guitar loop. I might not even use it. Maybe it's just for fun. But I like the progression, simple, easy. You know, when you're making samples, you basically only have like 4 or 8 bars to like make something work. You know, like so when you're making sample packs in the future, something really hard to consider is like, you know, some people will make kind of like really like long things, and that's totally cool and there's a place for it. But my mindset is usually like I want to get as much melody and change packed into 2, 4, 8 bars as much as possible to make it worthwhile for the end user. So I'm gonna try one more. Sounded pretty. Let's see here. Take off some reverb just so you can hear the EchoBoy again. These ones I do have delay on. It's sick. It's so sick. I don't know. If you have EchoBoy, you have to try this. I use it on everything. Use it on vocals, bass, synth. It's insane. It's absolutely crazy. You can get so much wobble and so much saturation and so much chorus. Please try it. Let me know what you think. God bless EchoBoy. Have fun. Be safe. Take care, geniuses.